Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up. Despite assurances to the contrary, I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. Oh? Have you learned something? Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done. My child, you seem to have learned more in your brief time than I have in 20 years. As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Time to be cautious. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of Enclave force we can. Liberty Prime has proven far more successful than any of us could have hoped for. The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier, and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site operation. Please be careful.
Please state the nature of the medical... procedures initiated. Administering treatment. There has been an error in the medical subsystem. Please run a level 2 diagnostic. Command accepted. Beginning level 2 systems diagnostic. Please stand by. Neural pathway 0X. Full motor functions restored. Diagnostic reveals no critical... I thought you had... Okay, hold still. Medical procedure... Medical procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Medical procedure...
Supplied them so far, but do you think we can win?
Hail.
Warm welcome's over, boss. Time to scram.
Citizens of Yaktop, destroy these...
This way, Argyle. Into the caves. It's our only chance.
You honor us with your presence here.
Hey,
again. Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting? Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you? I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way. Could I? Yes. Will I? No. Don't.
Welcome.
Well, look who it is. We were cast out for our... We were proud to leave him, so he may have... Not a good idea. You stole...
Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through. Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can. I need you to keep your head on straight. No heroics. Liberty Prime was called in to assist with the initial assault. Once we've cleared ourselves a nice staging area. Come on. It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down. Scribes pulled information about this place day before yesterday.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
German Chang will fail. China will fall. Communist target acquired. Engaging Chinese invader. Communism is the very definition of failure. Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning to structural weakness detected. Exploiting. Communist target acquired. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of communist transmission. Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance. Alaska's liberation is imminent. Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Them engaging Red Chinese aggressors. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning to structural weakness detected. Exploiting. Communism is a lie. Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of communist transmission pending. Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately. Catastrophic. System failure. Initiate.
What is that? What the hell is going on? We need to find out what the hell just happened. There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the... I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure out what just happened and where it came from.
Core shut down as per emergency initiated. Initiative 2682209. I die so that democracy may live. America will never be fall to communist invasion. Tactic was suspect, and Chinese victory impossible.
Ah, hello. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Hail.
I can't believe it. All those years of work, all of it. For what? One botched operation? I'm still waiting on the debriefing from Tristan, but I'm not sure it even matters. With Prime gone, I don't know what could help at this point. If anything, we should be thankful they waited this long to use whatever they used. Nonetheless, we should try and move on. What is it you have for me? Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it. Perhaps it can give us some insight as to just what happened out there. It would be good to salvage something from this mess. Thank you for bringing this to me. I believe Elder Lyons will want to speak with you as well. Perhaps you should find him. If you'll excuse...
Hail.
Hail. Hail.
You honor us with your presence. What do you need? Steve.
Hey, you got a second? The scribes have some tricks up their sleeve. Trust me, they're not giving details, but they're working on something. Yeah, you're right. We'll get through this. If you hurry, talk to the scribes. See what kind of progress they've made on that enclave tech. Maybe they can put your mind at ease. Yeah, I hear you.
Hail.
Presence detected. It has activated. mutants detected. This unit has activated.
Counter to them. We might be in trouble. This is a bad situation. Just stick to your training and you'll be okay. We all will. Understood. Can I talk to you for a moment?
What is it?
The robots. God, what are we going to do? We don't have a way to fight back against the Enclave's vertibirds now.
Enjoy the clean water while you can. We may not have it for too much longer, you know what I mean?
Well, that's not going to help me. Sleep any better tonight?
Spend some time on target practice in the Bailey. That'll get the...
Yeah, I hear you.
Finding your way about all right? I trust you've spoken with Rothschild. I hope he can make some headway with the... With our primary weapon destroyed, we risk losing our momentum and jeopard... I must admit, I now wonder whether moving ahead with this operation was an error in judgment. And yet, here we are. Discounting the fact that our best field commander is in a coma, and my personal feelings for my daughter, things have not gone well. If we fail now, we could lose everything. I sincerely hope you are right. If we are to succeed now, it will once again be largely thanks to you. Paladin Tristan has requested you for a special assignment. Please report to him at once. We've little time to waste before the Enclave seizes this opportunity. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know? The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid. Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries. Hail.
Hey, have you got a second?
What is it?
I heard an update from one of the scribes. Their projections for our chance of success are way down.
Hail.
Nice work back there. Let's hope the scribes can do something useful with the information you retrieved. Unfortunately, we don't have time to sit around and wait. Based on what I've seen of you so far, there's an assignment I believe you're well suited for. With the setbacks the Brotherhood has, all our available resources need to be positioned for the inevitable. At the same time, we believe we may have developed a tool to help our... But with everyone needed to help defend against the Enclave, we have no one to send on a recovery mission. So, I'm going to have you travel to the Olney Power Works to secure... Hopefully you'll be able to find a Tesla coil, an experimental device from before the war. Our scribes needed to complete a little surprise they've been preparing for the Enclave. Get there, get the coil, and get back as safely and quickly as possible. Any questions? Check with Scribe Valancourt. She's been researching some of the Enclave technology we've recovered. From what I understand, she may have come up with something. I'll be waiting.